started compiling the videos on this, I wanted to show you guys everything I did all the way through. So, I mean, if you want to pull a truck out of the weeds, you kind of know what's involved as far as getting the thing back on the road and it being on the road fairly safely. I did the rear brakes, I did the front brakes, and when I still had the 1.8 engine in it, I had to figure out how to rig up a regulator because the previous owner... Oh, I'm spilling. Oh, look what I did. Dang. Okay. The previous owner had deleted the alternator regulator over there. So it didn't have it. He had converted it to a 2-wire. Well, I didn't know which 2-wire it was, so I had a Chevy Love alternator, spare one for my other one. I was putting it in, so it needed an external regulator. So I installed it over here and I fiddle farted around with it and I got it figured out running. I think it wasn't very reliable. It's still that's pretty crusty. This is an internally regulated alternator. That's all it does, and then this pin goes to the light circuit in the dash, which I'm not all sure what's hooked up there. But another thing that's been bypassed is the fuel pump used to be connected into the regulator too. I kind of kinked that, so that your fuel pump wouldn't run if the engine wasn't running. So you get in an accident or something, the fuel pump kicks off. All right, first test of my custom alternator setup. Oh, that's too high. Uh-oh. External regulator is a bit of a mystery. There's just not a whole lot available on it. So I did some experimentation and stuff, and I finally got it figured out. So if you have a Love, you probably have this white and red wire going to whatever alternator you have, whether it's internally regulated or not. They likely maintain this wire. This wire goes to the charge light on the dash. Alright, so this wire needs to go to the number 4 terminal on the external regulator. The number 3 terminal, the one right beside it, goes to the hot terminal of the battery. Then the number 2 terminal goes to the top wire of this alternator. It's in a T configuration, like this. And the top of the T, like that, is this orange wire. It looks like the white wire. Is this orange wire here. That orange wire goes to the number 2 terminal. And then this bottom, your colors might be different because this isn't even the right plug. I just made it work. This bottom wire, which is the vertical part of the T, it goes to the F. So I'm guessing that's the field terminal on that alternator. The thing that was tripping me up is I got the dash charge light here. I got this connected to the 12-volt circuit, so you can see. I've got the charge light's on. 12.2. We'll start it up. Okay, we're still. And see, the charge light's still on. That was tripping me out. Well, this generic regulator, I guess it takes a little RPM before it starts kicking on the charger. And there she is. But that little rev, not knowing that would make that do that, really tripped me up for a couple days. I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? But it works now. I'll try to put together a little schematic, show you for anybody wanting to wire up their own generic regulator. It's really not that bad once you know what goes where. Probably isn't the best idea, but I really want to show you guys. I might try to put it in slow motion and we'll fire it up so you can maybe see those contacts move. Front brakes were a real struggle session. Pretty much a solid half hour to an hour of me trying to get one spring on. That's really the hardest part. These front brakes are a little tricky. there's two cylinders in it, one on either side, and then there's a spring that needs to be hooked in back behind. And I wouldn't want you to try to use it as instructional, because I probably did it wrong, because there's got to be an easier way. I mean, I really struggled with it. It looks like the pads are just eviscerated right there, and that just might be because they're rotten. I don't know, but that must be why they were dragging hard. But why aren't they? We're not even over here. Is it just these pads just go bad? Well, I don't have any spare brake hardware for this because I couldn't freaking find anywhere, even individual pieces. We're going to be really delicate and try not to damage any of these springs and everything, because I pretty much have to reuse them. These guys just pull out easy. Oh, that's not too bad. Pull this one out. Okay. It's a little weird. Where does that lock in at? How the f am I gonna hook that up? Okay, there we go. It's always an adventure. Yeah, you see this? It's pretty damaged there. I don't know what. It's like it just rotted. I'm going ahead and switching these cups and using the one that hasn't been used to lock against. Came up with a way to compress the spring using a socket for O2 sensors. This slack adjuster should be all the way in, because as it ratchets up, it ratchets this way, so all the adjustments in that direction. So I think this should be all the way against the brake shoe body there. I line that up with that. Make sure it's lined up. Get her in here. Make sure you're only pushing on the back side of the deal and the socket. Don't be pushing on the brake pad. Push her through. Make sure you're lined up before you push her through. Just clock it. Mainly, you can do this with the normal socket. The notch is just nice so you can see what's going on. So you can tell when you're there, but you could do it with a regular socket. Now I'll just grab my pliers and straighten that out so it's straight across. Bring that hook. Just load it against those teeth and see how it's in that cam. So I'm gonna clean these teeth off really well. I have it all the way down towards the deal, because towards the housing there. Because as this adjustment goes, it can click up. This slot, I can't tell. This slot here goes on that. Alright, in the slot. I can feel it. And nothing. Oh, guys, what's out? What's out, girl? What's out? Thank you very much. She's a sweet girl. There we go. Okay, hook those springs back up. Somehow, I don't know what you're supposed to use for this. We'll grab a longer screwdriver. That's not gonna work either. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Should be a tool for this or something, or doing it in the wrong order? Oh, wait, now I can get it right there. Oh, I'm gonna go through my finger. Wow, springs are not fun, guys. Modify the screwdriver a little bit, notcheroo in the metals. All right, what do you think? Wow, why is that so freaking tight? I should have went with this thinner screwdriver. Probably an easy way to do this. I'm being a dipshit. I'm thinking I hooked her to the wrong one first, boys. Okay, let's try it this way first. Pretty sure I was trying to do it the wrong way. Which makes sense. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be the right way to do it. This seems like at least got a chance here. Yep, I think that's the right way to do that. You got to do it wrong before you do it right. Well, it's maybe possible. I almost had it, but I'm about probably put the spring too, trying it. The main thing is this This friggity fruck thing's in the frickin' way. Come close. Don't forget these little guys.